Hi everyone, it's Jennifer. I did a video and then I decided to redo it because it was really long and I wasn't even done with it yet. Part of the reason it was long is, well, first off, I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, even though I know it's the first. My family, we had a little bit of a difficult Christmas, and not a little bit, it was a difficult Christmas. My father-in-law passed away on Christmas Eve, and it's just been really hard on all of us. Our family's very close, and I really look up to my husband's parents, especially since I live almost all the way across the country from my parents. It's nice to have his parents here, who treat me like one of their own, and so it was one of those things. He had a heart transplant 17 years ago, and through time his immune system has just really deteriorated, and he got pneumonia right after Thanksgiving, and he recovered from the pneumonia, but he ended up in the hospital. He recovered from the pneumonia, but he couldn't recover from the damage it did to his lungs, and they put him on a ventilator hoping that he could get stronger, and he just couldn't do it, and his body just never was able to rally, and so unfortunately he passed away. And I haven't done crafting for a few reasons, because we were even at the hospital for a while before he passed away. Like, we stayed there with my mother-in-law, and crafting is my quiet time. Crafting is my my chance to sit and think about things and kind of be on my own. And so it was I wasn't ready to face it. And plus, on top of that, we had family and friends and everybody kind of around us, and today was the first day that I was able to get away and really sit and craft. So it felt good. A little difficult to sit and be on my own, but because I was kind of trying to pick up the slack for everybody else and be there for my husband and my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law and the kids, and kind of do what needed to be done. And so I've been busy, and today was the first day that I stopped and kind of took a breath, and it was hard, but it was good. And so anyways, like I said, we just had a rough Christmas, but it's a new year, and I know my father-in-law only would want the best for us, and we're sad that he's gone, but we're rejoicing, that he's healed now, and he's not in pain, and we know that one day we'll get to see him again. So anyways, I had a few swaps that I was involved in that I had to contact people and let them know that due to the circumstances I would not be able to complete them by the due date. Thankfully, there are some very, very sweet people in these swaps, and they were all very supportive and just kind, and allowed me extra time to get them complete, which they almost are. I did finish. I was in a letter of the word swap, which I got that completed today, and then I'm also in a kit swap, which I've got the pieces together. I just haven't finished it, so it's kind of just pieces right now. But anyways, and then I did work on an ATC swap, which that's not due till the end of January, but I was feeling inspired, so I did that today. And then I also have a haul to share from you from Hobby Lobby. So, like I said, I'm really bad about sharing projects that I do, because I tend to wait till the last minute and to share them, and then it's like, oh, it's time to mail them out, or it's time to give, whether it be a swap or just a little happy something for somebody, I give it to them, and then I'm like, oh, I didn't do a video. So I did good today, and I have my letters for the letter of the word swap, so you won't see the whole word, but you'll get to see the letter that I did. I had eight words, and I try really hard when I sign up to do the words not to get the same letter multiple times, but sometimes I do anyways, and somehow out of the 8 words in the letters that I chose, I ended up with 4 words that I had to do the letter S in. And the reason I try and get different letters is because not all my because it has to be die cut, and not all my Cricut cartridges have letters on them or the alphabet on them, and so it's kind of limited to choose from. And if I have to do the same letter several times, then it can get frustrating or just boring to try and do like I had 4 S's, so I had to do 4 different ways to do the S. So, but I got it worked out, and I'm happy with it. The first word I had was books, and I had the letter S in that one. And this is what I did. And I'm really happy with it, even though it looks kind of simple. Most of them are fairly simple because I don't have the beginning letter of any word. And the beginning letter is the one that's supposed to be like the wow letter. And so I try and make mine look nice and fit the theme, but without being over the top and taking away from anything else. So here's the S in books. What I like about this swap is I really focused on using different cartridges that I hadn't used before. And I found this website, and I'm sorry I don't remember the name of it right now, but you can go to it, and in the search box you can type in the image you're looking for, and it'll pull up all the different cartridges that have that in there. So I wanted an actual book, and I typed it in, and this book is from Belle in the Dreams Come True cartridge, Disney Princesses, so it worked out really well. And it's just 2 pieces. It's the yellow piece, and then you offset this white piece to make the pages. And then I took a bronze colored pen and kind of brushed lines along there kind of faintly, so it looked like pages of an old book, and then inked that, and then did my letter. And then next I had the N in pumpkin, which is fairly simple again. Did Georgian basic shapes, letter N, and then I took this pumpkin from oh goodness, what is it? I'm sorry, give me just a second. I'm gonna find it now. Stretch Your Imagination, that's what it is. I got this pumpkin from Stretch Your Imagination, and it's actually supposed to be a jack-o'-lantern, but I just did the pumpkin shape. And then I used, I think it's called Fireworks. It's this ink spray, and I was going to try and find it, and I don't know where it went. But anyways, it is, the color's Tangelo, and it comes out the most gorgeous orange colored gold shimmer to it. I'm not a big gold person, but I love that spray. So, and then I did the word boo, which is the only Halloween word I did. The rest of them are all fall. So again, simple. Just did the shadow of the black with it, because the color is black and white, so it's kind of limiting. But I found these rhinestone words of boo, and there just happened to be 3, and I had to do 3 O's, and just gave it some sparkle, and then it'll I hope it'll look good. I haven't gotten anything back that didn't go well together. So then I had fall, and I did the letter A, and on this I used this brown and white gingham print paper, which is from a DCWV stack called Spice Cider. I love that stack, and it's kind of, you probably can't really tell, but the paper's got some shimmer to it. And then these leaves are from Celebrate with a Flourish. And then I outlined them with like a bronze colored pen to kind of give them some definition. Then I had S in Harvest, which turned out like this. And in this one, instead of matting it, I kind of shadowed it. And I just inked it with my walnut stained Tim Holtz Distress ink. And then I found some jute twine and tied little bows and put it on there just to kind of give it a little something. And then the E in Gather, which I did 2 different ones. Well, they're the same, they just have different accents on them. And again, kept it real simple, and found this these apple buckets that are glittered in the rhinestone. And then I didn't have enough of those, so I had to do a couple with the acorn. But and then I found out, which was kind of cool, little tip, you know, I put the sticker on, well, it overlapped and it was really sticky, and I wasn't sure how to do it. I was kind of in a hurry, and I didn't want to take it off and risk ruining the letter. And so I don't know what made me think of this, but I grabbed my alcohol ink and inked the actual back sticky part of the sticker, and now that part's not sticky, so it'll stick on here, and then that part that overhangs is not sticky anymore. So that worked out really good. I thought that was pretty cool. And then I had the word recipes, which again I used a cartridge that I hadn't used before, and this is the one I got stuck on, because I had thought about doing a book again, but I really don't like doing the same idea for two different letters, even though it's two different words. So I have two food cartridges with food on them. One is fast food, and the other one is Winter Frolic. But Winter Frolic really didn't have what I wanted. And I pulled out my fast food one. As you can see, there's hamburger, pizza, taco, corn dog, donut. You know, doesn't really work with recipes, because it's supposed to be like a fall theme, you know. Well, I started looking in it, and I found these utensils, and I thought, well, that just might work. And so sure enough, I did the spoon and glued it on there, and I did the top part behind there so you could still see the main shape of the S, and then the front part here so you could see the shape of the spoon. And I took my gold Zig pen from EK Success that I think I've had for like 10 years, and it still works. And I colored the spoon to kind of give it a metallic finish. So that's that one. And then the last one is they did the phrase changing colors, and I had the S in that one again. And like I said, I have no clue how I ended up with 4 S's. Like, I usually try and pay really close attention to it. And I guess either I somehow just got what was left in these words, or I happened to sign up for S. But so that's this one. The leaf is cut from another sheet of paper from the spiced cider. And then I just matted the S, and I had some leaves left over from when I did the A for harvest. So I put those on there. And I think I might go back and stick with the leaves. I haven't decided 100%, but I think I'm going to. And then, like I said, I have a kit, which is not finished. It's just pieces right now. I gotta put things together for it. But I did work on some ATCs that I had due that I think are really fun. I signed up, there was 4 or 5 different categories, and I only signed up for 2. I signed up for I Heart You and Queen of Hearts. I think there's a sports category, your favorite month category. Oh, what was the other one? I think, was it winter sports? No, I think it was something else. I don't know. I think there was another category. But I may do the favorite month one. I just haven't decided yet. But I did know for sure I wanted to do the I Heart You and the Queen of Hearts. And the hostess of the swap, she did her ATCs for the Queen of Hearts. And when I think Queen of Hearts, I think, a playing card with the Queen of Hearts. Well, that's what she did, and they are gorgeous. So I didn't even want to go like near that, trying to, do anything with that. And then the other thing I think of is like Alice in Wonderland, and I didn't have anything there for Alice in Wonderland in the Queen of Hearts, so I kind of did my own interpretation. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and stop this video because it's getting kind of long, and I will do part 2 and share those for you. So thanks for watching, and watch part number 2. Thanks. Bye.